Hello everyone. Welcome back to Speora. I am Vicky.
And welcome to day 5 of our 30 Days English Speaking Challenge.
We are already on day 5. If you have been practicing every day, be proud of yourself. Don't worry about mistakes.
Mistakes are a natural part of learning.
Our goal is not perfect English. Our goal is confident English. In day 4, we practice travel English. Today, we are going to practice everyday conversations.
We will talk about morning routines, work, friends, phone calls, and daily plans.
So, take a deep breath. Relax. And let's begin. Imagine your friend calls you in the morning. He says, "Good morning, Vicky. Did you sleep well?" "Good morning, Vicky. Did you sleep well?" Now answer. "Good morning. Yes, I slept well. How about you?" "Good morning. Yes, I slept well. How about you?" Your friend asks, "Are you ready for work?" Now answer. "Yes, I'm getting ready. I'll leave in 15 minutes." "Yes, I'm getting ready. I'll leave in 15 minutes." Excellent. Notice this useful phrase. I'm getting ready. You can use it when you are preparing to go somewhere. For example, I'm getting ready for work. I'm getting ready for school. I'm getting ready for a meeting. Now repeat. I'm getting ready for work. I'm getting ready for a meeting. Very good. Now your friend asks, "Did you have breakfast?" Let's continue. Your friend asks, "Did you have breakfast?" Now answer. "Not yet. I'll have breakfast in a few minutes." Not yet. I'll have breakfast in a few minutes. Your friend asks, "What are you doing today?" Now answer. I have a busy day today. I have some work to finish. And I have an important meeting this afternoon. I have a busy day today. I have some work to finish. And I have an important meeting this afternoon. Excellent. Now practice this question. What are you doing today? What are you doing today? You can also say, what are your plans for today? What are your plans for today? Your friend says, I don't have any special plans. I'm thinking about going shopping this evening. Now reply. That sounds good. Would you like to meet for coffee? That sounds good. Would you like to meet for coffee? Your friend says, Sure. What time should we meet? Now answer. How about 6 o'clock? How about 6 o'clock? Your friend says, 6 o'clock works for me. Where should we meet? Now answer. Let's meet at the coffee shop near the main road. Let's meet at the coffee shop near the main road. Your friend says, Perfect. See you there. Now reply. Great. See you at 6. Great. See you at 6. Excellent. Today you learned some very useful sentences. What are you doing today? What are your plans for today? Would you like to meet for coffee? How about 6 o'clock? Where should we meet? See you at 6. These sentences are simple. but they are very common in real conversations. Remember, you don't need difficult English. You need simple English. And confidence. Now you finish your conversation. Have your breakfast. Get ready. And leave home for work. But when you reach the office, your manager is waiting for you. Let's see what happens next. You arrive at the office. You walk toward your desk. Your manager sees you and says, "Good morning, Vicky. How are you today?" Now answer. "Good morning, sir. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?" "Good morning, sir. I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?" Your manager says, "I'm doing great. Are you ready for today's meeting?" Now answer. "Yes, sir. I'm ready. I've prepared everything." "Yes, sir. I'm ready. I've prepared everything." Excellent. Your manager asks, "Did you finish yesterday's report?" Now answer. "Yes, I finished it last evening. I've also sent it to you by email." "Yes, I finished it last evening. I've also sent it to you by email." Your manager says, "Great. I'll check it before the meeting." Now reply. "Sure, sir. Please let me know if you need anything else." "Sure, sir. Please let me know if you need anything else." Very good. Now let's practice a useful workplace phrase. Please let me know if you need anything else. Please let me know if you need anything else. You can use this sentence with your manager, your colleague, or even a customer. It sounds polite and professional. Now your manager asks, "Can you join me in the meeting room?" Now answer. "Of course. I'll be there in a minute." "Of course. I'll be there in a minute." Your manager walks toward the meeting room, and you follow him. Before entering, take a deep breath. Remember, you don't need to speak perfect English. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. And don't be afraid of mistakes. The meeting begins. Your manager looks at you and says, "Vicky, could you please explain this project to the team?" Now, it's your turn to speak. Stay confident. Smile. And begin with a simple sentence. "Sure. I'd be happy to explain it." "Sure. I'd be happy to explain it." Excellent. That's a professional way to start. Now let's continue. Wit. The meeting begins. Your manager says, "Vicky, could you please explain this project?" Now answer. "Sure. I'd be happy to explain it." Repeat. "Sure. I'd be happy to explain it." You stand up and say, "Good morning, everyone. Today, I'd like to explain our project. Our main goal is to complete it on time. We have already finished the first part, and now we are working on the remaining tasks." Repeat. "Good morning, everyone. Today, I'd like to explain our project." Your manager asks, "When can we finish this project?" Now answer. "I think we can finish it by Friday." Repeat. "I think we can finish it by Friday." Your colleague asks, "Do you need any help?" Now reply, "Yes, I could use some help with the final report." Repeat, "Yes, I could use some help with the final report." Your colleague says, "Sure, I can help you." Now answer, "Thank you. I really appreciate your help." Repeat, "Thank you. I really appreciate your help." Excellent. Remember this useful phrase. I really appreciate your help. You can use it at work or in daily conversations. Now your manager asks, "Does anyone have any questions?" You say, "Yes, I have one question." Repeat, "Yes, I have one question." Your manager says, "Sure. Go ahead." Now ask, "Could you please clarify the deadline?" Repeat, "Could you please clarify the deadline?" Excellent. You just completed a professional English conversation. Speak slowly. Speak clearly. And don't be afraid of mistakes. Confidence comes from practice. Now the meeting is finished. And you return to your desk feeling more confident. You return to your desk. Your colleague comes to you and asks, "Are you free for a few minutes?" Now answer, "Yes, sure." What's the matter? Repeat, "Yes, sure." What's the matter? Your colleague says, "I need your help with this report." Now reply, "Of course. Let me take a look." Repeat, "Of course. Let me take a look." You check the report carefully. Then you say, "I think we should change this section." Repeat, "I think we should change this section." Your colleague asks, "Why do you think so?" Now answer, "Because this information is not very clear." Repeat, "Because this information is not very clear." Your colleague says, "Okay. What do you suggest?" Now reply, "I suggest that we add a few more details." Repeat, "I suggest that we add a few more details." Your colleague smiles and says, "That sounds like a good idea." Now answer, "Great. Let's do it." Repeat, "Great. Let's do it." Excellent. Now remember these useful workplace phrases. What's the matter? Let me take a look. I think we should change this. What do you suggest? That sounds like a good idea. These sentences are simple, but they can make your English sound much more natural. Don't try to memorize everything at once. Choose 2 or 3 sentences. Practice them aloud. And use them whenever you get a chance. Now your colleague returns to the desk. And you continue your work. A few minutes later, your phone rings. It's your friend. Let's see how you handle an English phone conversation. Your phone rings. It's your friend. You answer the call and say, "Hello, this is Vicky speaking." Repeat, "Hello, this is Vicky speaking." Your friend says, "Hi, Vicky. It's me, Aman. Are you busy?" Now answer, "Hi, Aman. I'm working right now, but I have a few minutes." Repeat. I'm working right now, but I have a few minutes. Aman asks, are you free this evening? Now reply. Yes, I should be free after 6. Repeat. Yes, I should be free after 6. Aman says, would you like to have dinner together? Now answer. Sure. That sounds great. Repeat. Sure. That sounds great. Aman asks, where should we go? Now say, how about the new restaurant near the city center? Repeat. How about the new restaurant near the city center? Aman says, perfect. What time should we meet? Now answer. Let's meet at 7. Repeat. Let's meet at 7. Aman says, great. I'll see you there. Now reply. Sounds good. See you tonight. Repeat. Sounds good. See you tonight. Excellent. That was a simple phone conversation. Remember these useful phrases. Are you busy? I have a few minutes. Are you free this evening? Would you like to have dinner? What time should we meet? Sounds good. These phrases are useful in everyday conversations. Now imagine. You are getting ready to leave the office. Your manager suddenly sends you a message. He asks you to finish one small task before you leave. You look at the clock. It's almost 6. You need to respond politely. Let's see what you should say next. Your manager sends you a message. Vicky, could you please finish this task before you leave? Now answer politely. Sure. I'll finish it before I leave. Repeat. Sure. I'll finish it before I leave. Your manager replies, thank you. I really appreciate it. Now say, you're welcome. I'll take care of it. Repeat. You're welcome. I'll take care of it. Excellent. Now let's practice another useful phrase. I'll take care of it. You can use this when someone gives you a responsibility. Repeat. I'll take care of it. A few minutes later. You finish the task. You check everything carefully. And send the final report. Then you look at the clock. It's 6:30. You are finally ready to leave. Your colleague asks, are you heading home? Now answer. Yes. I'm going home now. Repeat. Yes. I'm going home now. Your colleague asks, are you doing anything tonight? Now reply. Yes. I'm meeting a friend for dinner. Repeat. Yes. I'm meeting a friend for dinner. Your colleague says, that sounds nice. Have a great evening. Now answer. Thank you. You have a great evening too. Repeat. Thank you. You have a great evening too. Excellent. You leave the office and start walking toward the parking area. You feel tired, but you also feel proud. Today, you spoke English at work. You had a phone conversation. You made plans with a friend. and you handled a professional situation. This is exactly how fluency grows. One real conversation at a time. Now you're on your way to meet Aman. But when you arrive at the restaurant, you face another everyday English situation. Let's see what happens next. You arrive at the restaurant. You see Aman waiting outside. He smiles and says, "Hey, Vicky. You're here." Now reply, "Hey, Aman. Yes, I just arrived." Repeat, "Hey, Aman. Yes, I just arrived." You both walk inside. The waiter asks, "Do you have a reservation?" Now answer, "No, we don't." "Do you have a table for two?" Repeat, "No, we don't." "Do you have a table for two?" The waiter checks and says, "Yes, we do. Please follow me." You sit at the table, and the waiter gives you the menu. He asks, "Would you like something to drink?" Now answer, "Yes, please. I'd like some water." Repeat, "I'd like some water." Aman looks at the menu and asks, "Do you know what you want to order?" Now reply, "Not yet. I need a few minutes to decide." Repeat, "Not yet. I need a few minutes to decide." The waiter comes back. "Are you ready to order?" Now answer, "Yes. I'd like the grilled chicken, please." Repeat, "I'd like the grilled chicken, please." Aman orders his food too. The waiter asks, "Would you like anything else?" Now say, "No, thank you. That's all." Repeat, "No, thank you. That's all." Excellent. Here are some useful restaurant phrases. Do you have a table for two? I need a few minutes to decide. I'd like to order. Would you like anything else? That's all, thank you. These sentences are easy and very useful in real life. Your food arrives. You smile and say, "Wow, that looks delicious." Repeat, "That looks delicious." You and Aman start talking about your day. And you realize something important. You are speaking English naturally, without translating every sentence in your head. That's real progress. But now, it's time to pay the bill. Let's see how you handle that conversation. The dinner is over. You look at the waiter and say, "Could we have the bill, please?" Repeat, "Could we have the bill, please?" The waiter brings the bill. Aman asks, "Should we split the bill?" Now answer, "Yes, that's a good idea." Repeat, "Yes, that's a good idea." You both pay your share. The waiter says, "Thank you. Have a nice evening." Now reply, "Thank you. You too." Repeat, "Thank you. You too." You leave the restaurant. Aman asks, "Did you enjoy the dinner?" Now answer, "Yes, I really enjoyed it. The food was delicious." Repeat, "Yes, I really enjoyed it. The food was delicious." Aman says, We should come here again. Now reply. Definitely. I'd love to come here again. Repeat. I'd love to come here again. Excellent. Now remember these useful phrases. Could we have the bill, please? Should we split the bill? I really enjoyed it. I'd love to come here again. These sentences are simple, but they are very useful in real conversations. Aman says, "It's getting late. I should go home." Now reply. Yes, you're right. It was great spending time with you. Repeat. It was great spending time with you. Aman says, "See you soon." Now answer. See you soon. Take care. Repeat. See you soon. Take care. You say goodbye and start walking home. While walking, you realize something important. Today, you used English in many different situations. You spoke at work, on the phone, with a friend, and at a restaurant. That's real English practice. Keep speaking. Keep practicing. And don't be afraid of mistakes. You are walking home. You receive a message from Aman. He says, "Did you reach home?" Now reply. Not yet. I'm on my way home. Repeat. Not yet. I'm on my way home. Aman asks, "How was your day?" Now answer. It was busy, but it was really good. Repeat. It was busy, but it was really good. Aman says, "That's great. Did you learn anything new today?" Now reply. Yes. I practiced speaking English at work. Repeat. Yes. I practiced speaking English at work. Aman asks, "Do you feel more confident now?" Now answer. Yes, I do. I'm becoming more comfortable speaking English. Repeat. I'm becoming more comfortable speaking English. Excellent. This is an important sentence. I'm becoming more comfortable speaking English. Say it again. I'm becoming more comfortable speaking English. Very good. You finally reach home. You put your bag down. Drink some water. And relax. Before going to sleep, you spend 5 minutes practicing English. You remember today's conversations. Work. Phone calls. Dinner. And everyday plans. Then you say to yourself, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep practicing. Repeat. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep practicing. That's the mindset you need. Every day. Speak a little more. Listen a little more. And become a little more confident. Day 5 is almost complete. But before we finish, let's practice one final sentence. I can speak English with confidence. Repeat. I can speak English with confidence. Again. I can speak English with confidence. Excellent. Keep this sentence in your mind. Because tomorrow, we are going to take your English practice to the next level. Before you finish your day, Let's do one final speaking practice. Imagine someone asks you, "How was your day?" Now answer. "My day was busy, but I learned a lot." Repeat. "My day was busy, but I learned a lot." Now imagine they ask, "What did you do today?" Answer. "I went to work, attended a meeting, talked to my friend, and had dinner with him." Repeat. "I went to work, attended a meeting, talked to my friend, and had dinner with him." Excellent. Now imagine they ask, "Are you tired?" Answer naturally. "Yes, I'm a little tired, but I feel good." Repeat. "Yes, I'm a little tired, but I feel good." Now one more question. What are you going to do tomorrow? Answer. I'm going to continue practicing my English. Repeat. I'm going to continue practicing my English. Very good. These simple conversations are exactly what you need. Don't focus on difficult grammar. Focus on speaking. Focus on listening. And most importantly, keep using English every day. If you make a mistake, don't stop. Correct yourself. And continue speaking. Remember, confidence doesn't come before practice. Confidence comes from practice. So tonight, before you sleep, say this sentence 3 times. I am improving my English every day. I am improving my English every day. I am improving my English every day. Excellent. You have completed another important step in your English journey. Tomorrow, we'll practice more natural conversations, more useful expressions, and more speaking practice. Until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, and believe in yourself. See you in day 6. Now let's finish day 5 with a quick confidence challenge. I will ask you a question, and you will answer in English. Don't think too much. Just speak. Question number 1. What do you usually do in the morning? Now answer. I usually wake up early, get ready, have breakfast, and go to work. Repeat. I usually wake up early, get ready, have breakfast, and go to work. Excellent. Question number 2. What do you do after work? Now answer. After work, I usually relax, meet my friends, or spend some time with my family. Repeat. After work, I usually relax, meet my friends, or spend some time with my family. Very good. Question number 3. What are your plans for tomorrow? Now answer. Tomorrow, I plan to finish my work and practice English. Repeat. Tomorrow, I plan to finish my work and practice English. Excellent. You just answered 3 everyday questions in English. And that's the goal. You don't need to translate every word. You don't need complicated vocabulary. Just understand the question. Think of a simple answer. And speak. Remember this. Simple English is powerful English. Repeat. Simple English is powerful English. One more time. Simple English is powerful English. Great. Day 5 is now complete. You practiced conversations at work, on the phone, with friends, and at a restaurant.
You also practice talking about your daily routine and future plans.
Keep these sentences with you. Use them in your real life. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. Your English is improving. One sentence at a time. This is Speora. See you in day 6. Keep speaking. And keep believing in yourself.